that just came to mind. So before we were talking about, after we set all the parameters, in order to check to see how they're doing with the poundage, is you set it at like a lower rate, and then you see how they are, and then you turn it up to the actual set.
Yeah.
Okay. But my question is, because if it's a progressive intermittent and they're not going to really get their true full poundage until the fourth cycle, are you really able to check that off the first cycle?
Yeah.
But they're not going to have the full poundage off there.
That's okay. Just wait for it to go up, to just do your steps up there. And then once you get there, because otherwise it's going to take forever to get through those 4 steps.
Okay, so just set it
Yeah.
lower, like lower?
Because like what's the standard hold time, rest time for a lumbar in your notes?
60-20, I think.
20.
60-20. So if we do 4 steps, that's 80 seconds times 4.
Right.
That's 320 seconds. We have to wait more than 5 minutes.
Right.
Like a 10-10 or 5-10.
Got patients waiting for it,
Right.
phone calls to make, documentation to do.
So like a progressive cycle, to
Yeah.
set it to
So-
like a
so-
20-10, or you
Yeah.
just do it even?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do even.
You could just do even? To make it to get it faster?
To get
Sure.
it up
Doesn't
to
matter.
that.
Okay, so like 10-10? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was checking out. Okay, so, do you want me to go through all the steps
I mean,
again or no?
the progressive, there's nothing magical to doing it. I mean, some therapists, because we don't do it with there,
Right.
so you don't have to do it here. It's just, the feature's available, and since you're doing more weight, and if the patient for the first time, it's a nice feature to do it, but maybe after the first session, you ask the patient, were you okay with using the 60 pounds of weight? Yeah. Do you think it would have been okay if we would have delivered it right away? Yeah. Okay, then next time we're not going to do the 4 steps. Maybe do 2 of them. Tell them, hey, let's just do 2 of them. That way we get there quicker. And if they're fine with it, the next time they're after, 1 step. Okay, because if they're fine, why waste the time?
Right. Okay,
Okay.
everything's set. Do you want me to go through everything or no?
No,
Okay.
because you got it on preset so you can see what it is. And you have your weight, and you got 10 and 10. So you're good to go.
Okay, and then it's start and then turn? I always forget, or is it?
No, turn.
Turn and then start?
Yeah,
Okay.
progressive intermittent, that's what, yeah.
Okay, and then
that's
it
what you
clears
wanna
it out,
do.
and then when it starts, it goes. Okay. Are you ready, Mick? Do you have your button?
Yeah.
Okay. Feel it on?
You already, because you know it's pulling.
Yeah.
Digital.
I was just asking if she feels properly.
So if the max is 60 and it's going 4 steps, how much weight is it going to increase with each step?
Probably 15.
Yeah. 60 divided by 4 is 15. So each of the steps is going to be adding on 15. Yeah, so that first pull of 15 pounds on lumbar spine, yeah, made it feel much.
so low.
That doesn't surprise us. It was a low amount of weight. Now you can let her know this is the 3rd pull.
This is the whole, yeah.
Yeah. So now it's pulling to 3/4 of the weight that it's going to. And that's the nice thing about the digital is that
You can just watch it.
yeah, you don't, because that way, because the nice thing about it is that if you're doing it for the first time and you selected 60 but once it's delivering 45 and the patient's saying, wow, that's a lot, well, maybe now we're only going to deliver 45 is the max.
So if you had to change that in the middle and they
You
didn't
do it on
like
the rest.
you do it on the rest, and then how do you turn down the poundage?
We have to go back to preset.
You have to go back and reset the parameter.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is no way to while it's in session to change it.
No, that's how you do it. You were in session.
Oh, to just turn, so not turn it
Yeah.
off, but just go preset and
Right.
then see. Oh,
Right.
okay.
Right.
I'm used to all the digital buttons, like all the knob things are through. Alright, this should be your max. That's your full.
Oh, okay.
Did you feel it pulling?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. So now after it goes into rest,
Then I
yeah,
can reset
yeah, and now go ahead and do 60-second pull, 20-second rest.
So I have to wait till the rest
Yeah,
actually.
this is rest.
Because in between, like when the lights are all the way off, I have to wait till it's actually at the rest light. Right. Because there's a period of time when nothing's on.
Correct.
Like even though it's falling, so even though the poundage
It's in rest mode.
it's still in rest already, okay. So do you know, like when we're given an example, are in the lab, I don't know if you know this, but we just have to ask them, are they gonna say
You
like,
say are you meeting in the class lab?
In the
or
class
The
lab.
lab practical.
the lab practical?
You have to talk to them.
Okay, talk to them. Because they didn't say like if they were gonna tell us like, okay,
No,
this
I
patient
don't-
needs an
I-
intermittent, blah, 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 or
Right.
we're deciding what
Yeah, I
they
don't
need.
know.
Okay. Like what,
Like which one they want to use.
which one they want us to do?
Well, I would clarify. I wouldn't assume.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, we will.
We never say.
We know.
Is there anything else you need to do? May. Is there anything else?
Are
that
you
needs to be
okay?
done?
How do you feel? Unless we need to open the table later.
No,
But
now.
Now? But I thought that's only.
Yeah, I thought you
like,
don't have to.
you always open the table?
No, you
Yeah.
don't always,
Oh.
but you selected 60 pounds because you wanted vertebral
Oh, for
separation.
vertebral, right.
That's what you told me.
Right, correct.
That's what it was.
But we have to open it on a rest.
Yeah.
Which it is right now. Let the patient know. And let her,
Stronger pull.
well, she may not necessarily feel a stronger pull, but she may feel some movement now.
Some more movement.
Because the pull is not going to change.
But you feel more separation.
Maybe not.
No?
And what's the purpose of opening the table?
So she can actually move.
Yeah, now I can move.
Because most people aren't feeling separation. Most
Because
people,
if you're-
most people aren't saying that, oh yeah, I can feel my lumbar vertebrae getting stretched apart. They don't feel that.
At a higher poundage, to feel like the releasing pressure of the load.
You're not a good person to do it on your shoulder.
Oh, you can do this one, because the other one hurts.
Gosh, you're a breaker.
Okay. So if I
It'll still move.
So if I apply some traction, can you feel that your joint surfaces are further apart right
Actually, I
now?
can.
Like you said, you're not a candidate.
Not in a bad way, but I just,
So,
yeah.
but I mean, but they're more likely to feel the movement before they're actually going to feel that.
Oh, okay.
I can feel
Okay.
my lumbar vertebrae separate.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So but it's going to facilitate the separation. But they're not necessarily going to feel. They may not feel the separation. They may feel that.
'Cause I would think that even
there's
though-
more unloading. There's
Okay, more unloading. Okay, maybe pressure wasn't right, the unloading would be more. Because if you're opening the table and you have a pull from the top and a pull from the bottom, your poundage is the same, then you're gonna have more of a,
You're going to move.
you're gonna move. So stronger pull is right.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna start to feel, you're gonna feel some movement.
I won't hold everybody up.
But, and it helps the patient to better understand that, you know, we got two sets of belts. One's keeping your top half still, the other's connected to a machine that's pulling a little bit.
So if she was done, you had to stop in session, you just
Way to a rest.
wait till a rest, and then just hit off or hit preset, like if you had to stop,
Power button.
just hit power and stop, okay.
But you can go back to
I didn't know if there was like a protocol.
power button.
Power button.
Click this is the easiest.